Hello everybody and welcome to another fragrance haul video. If you're new here, fragrances are going to be down below in the top comment as well as the info section. We're going to dive in deep, look at the different fragrances that I picked up, and it's been a couple weeks. Missed you all for doing this. So today we have big old box from Perfume Spot. Been really digging them lately. A funny story, I actually ordered from Forever Lux. They totally jacked up my order and was able to get a refund. Just took that money and went over and bought from Perfume Spot. So I like them. They've been good for me so far, but this is the most expensive fragrance haul that I've had to date. Lots of designer fragrances in here as well. So let's do some unboxing. I think that's excessive. That was a lot. Okay. So, there you see. Got everything in here. Also perfectly lined up. It looks like I got 10 on the dot. So, let's just grab the first one. This is Issey, Polo Black by Issey Miyake. 1994 fragrance. This is Polo Black. This is Guess Man Gold. Halloween Man Rock On. Bentley for Men Intense. Nuit Sillage. Choo Man Blue. Hugo Man. And two, probably the ones that I'm most excited about. Coach Platinum. Excited for these. Let's remove the box and have to do a lot of unwrapping. So hopefully you like the crinkles. Let's get started. Hello everybody. So this could be the week, the magical, elusive week that I've been waiting for. That week that I have a 10 out of 10 fragrance. This could be it because there's some real bangers here. So all of them are actually wrapped, with the exception of one. So hopefully you like crinkle noises. Let's just open up the one that isn't wrapped, and it's Hugo Man. This is the, I believe, probably the number one. Hugo Boss fragrance. I don't know that. I'm pulling that straight from my rear. But this is the fragrance that definitely, well, it costs a lot of money. It's supposed to be really fresh. So I'm really interested to see what this is. I'm expecting it to be really fresh. I've never tried these. Never tried these before. I think maybe two of these I've tried before. So Hugo Boss. Let's see. Is it? Do I have to twist it? It's a twist cap. That's new. Look at this. Got a twist. Wow. Never seen that before. Okay. Hugo Boss. I think probably the most expensive Hugo Boss they have, but I'm not sure. Let's see. Let's hit it twice. That's what she said. Alright. Oh wow, that's incredible. Wow, that's good. It's like very, very front with like a green apple, but also like an evergreen, kind of like a woodsiness to it. It's like shower gel, but like shower gel on steroids. Wow, wow. It has just a ton of aromatics. It's spicy, but it's fresh. It's like an evergreen tree mixed with like a green apple. That is delightful. It's fresh, it's fruity. Oh my gosh. Yo, I was not expecting this to be in competition for best fragrance of the night. That's one of the reasons why I grabbed it first. Do it, spray it, get it out of the way. This is phenomenal. Oh my gosh. Let me know if y'all have tried this fragrance. Have I been missing out this whole time? Holy cow. I'm gonna see how that sets. So that is an all-day fragrance. That is a 4-season fragrance. That is a baller. Oh my gosh. Wow, that is good. I'm gonna see how that sets. Right now I give it a 9.5 out of 10. I can't think of a fragrance. I can't think of anything that it could have done better. It's wow. We're getting started, y'all. We're getting started. Okay, let's go. If you've been with me for any amount of time whatsoever, you know that I love Guess Green. Guess Green is just phenomenal, and they have other guesses out there. Who would have guessed? Haha, I know, it's not funny. But Guess Gold is one that I've been trying to get for months. It's eluded me because Forever Lux has dropped the ball, literally. They had the last one in stock, and they dropped it and it shattered, and that's why I haven't had it sooner. So thank you, Perfume Spot. Let's open this up. Gosh, that Hugo Boss. Wow. That Hugo Boss. Oh my gosh. That is seriously, that's probably, like, really, that is probably one of the most surprised I've ever been by a fragrance. That was, oh my gosh. Alright, Guess Gold. Enough of Hugo Boss. Let's try to move on. So, I know this is going to be a top shelf fragrance because of the way it looks. It's so cool. Ready? Watch this. Oh, it's backwards. Oh, isn't that cool? I thought it was going to be more of a metallic gold because the original is, but it's plastic. The Guess Green is very metallic, very chrome. This is not. It's classier. And if you can see that, the fluid, the liquid, I don't know if you can see that, but it's actually purple. I don't know how well that's coming up. It could just look black. So, like I said, the notes for the green, Guess Green, it's just incredible. It's a wormwood, which I think this might share some of that DNA. So, without further ado, I know nothing about this fragrance. I just know that I love its cousin, brother, sister, whatever you want to call it. I think it's great, and that was a green spring fragrance. I don't know what this is going to be, so let's see. That Hugo Boss, though. Okay, focus, focus, focus. 2, 3, 4. Nice spray, nice spray. Oh my gosh. That's phenomenal. Wow. So I think it does have a little bit of that wormwood. It has a very similar DNA profile, but it's also incredibly unique. It smells like it looks. It smells purple. It smells fun. You got herba pura going on there, non-discriminate fruit notes. It's not soapy. It's not floral. It's just over the top fruit right now. as it sits down, it's getting a little bit more masculine, a little bit more woodsy, a little bit more soapy, but it's not soapy at all. It's just getting a little bit more. That's incredible. I've noticed it's not projecting as much like Hugo Boss, so it might be a problem with projection or longevity, which the guest green wasn't like a monster in projection or longevity, but it was pretty good. Oh my gosh. This is a spring summer scent. That is really, really good. I'm not disappointed at all by this. I love the bottles. I love the brand. Wow. I'm really impressed. I just have questions over the longevity of it, because it seems like it's already going down a little bit, where the Hugo Boss just amplified. I'm going to give this a 8.5. Giving it an 8 out of 10 is disingenuous. You put this on, this could be an all-day fragrance if it'll last you all day. Spring, summer. It's sexy, it's playful, it's fruity. I really like it. Very, very different. Very different from its brother. It's very, very different. Okay. Wow, that was really good. Okay. L'eau d'Issey. Issey Miyake. Now, I've heard this called a whole lot of different names, and I tried to check the correct pronunciation, and I came up with Issey Miyake, a Japanese designer that passed away, I think, 3 years ago. And this is an older fragrance, y'all. This is a 1994 fragrance, and I'll be honest with you, this is a banger. I hear so many people have this fragrance. So many people collect this fragrance. And I've heard it talked about like, you know, kind of like a fragrance of the year, kind of like everybody loves this. So we're gonna find out if I do. Gosh, that was loud. There we go. Sorry if that was too loud. It's a very unique box. Very unique fragrance. I should say that Guess Gold is probably my cheapest fragrance tonight at around $20-25. It just goes up from there. That's a good idea, actually. Let's I can't really do it now. Let's go and like order from here on out to like least expensive to most expensive. That sounds like a good idea. Forget that you ever smell the Hugo Boss. But L'eau d'Issey, this is the 2.5 ounce, which is around $35. Oh, I like the frosted glass. This makes me think of, obviously, the king of frosted glass is Acqua di Gio. So this is a 1994 fragrance, which is a year after my birth. I was 1 when this came out. I'm excited to give it a shot. So let's go. Give her 2 sprays, nice atomizer. Weird shape. That was it caused me some problems getting it out. I apologize for that noise. That's something. Oh. It actually kind of smells like an 80s fragrance, like Aqua de Gio, Calvin Klein Eternity, Obsession, kind of very aromatic. Too many notes. Not saying this is too many notes, just 80s fragrances as a whole. Wow. So there's some note in here that I'm getting. It's a floral note, and I'm not sure what it is, but I don't like it. But other than that, everything else is super smooth, almost like a citrus or a grapefruit or something like that as a top note. But as it's breaking down, it's becoming super floral. Actually, Porter Home, meaning for him, but it's a pretty feminine fragrance. Very interesting. I like it, but I would never wear it, I don't think. But maybe I will. I don't know. Very unique. It doesn't smell like anything else. It's a confident fragrance. It's more of a feminine fragrance, I think, for men to wear it, perhaps on a night out. I don't think this is an all-day wear kind of thing. I don't know if this is a signature scent. I wouldn't want to wear this all day, every day, but people have been doing it for a long time, so who am I to say no? This is the worst one so far, but it's not bad. It has almost like a hint of something aquatic in there, which is why I don't want to say don't wear it in summer, but it seems to me like it would suit itself better as a fall fragrance. Fruitiness, but it also has a depth and complexity that I find very moving. I'm gonna have to spend more time with this fragrance. So far, it's the worst among two legends. I'm going to give it an 8. Still very good, but got an 8.5 and a 9.5 right now, and those are bangers, absolute bangers. Okay. This is a good video, y'all. This is going so good. I'm so excited about the rest of these. Oh my gosh. Alright, so let's go numerical or monetary value. So let's go from cheapest to most expensive. This is the second to the last Halloween man that I need. Rock On, the cheapest of the Halloweens. I only need one more, and the last one I need is Shot, which is on the way. Rock On. So this 4.2 ounces, like all of the Halloweens, they all look very, very similar. Super clean, like super easy to look at. Bottle, cheap packaging. So why they're able to get the pricing down. One of the reasons they don't have celebrity advertisers. I mean, you're getting a really good fragrance for a really good price. What it should cost. What a good fragrance should cost. Smells like designer fragrances. So if you have not seen any of my other fragrance reviews or videos, I'll probably do a deep dive into all the Halloween fragrances. But in the meantime, do feel free to go back, and I think for the last 2 or 3 weekly fragrance hauls that I've had, it's been a Halloween fragrance has been in it. So do feel free if you want to see more to go back and look at those. So red bottle, definitely the easiest Halloween to spot. Red bottle, super, super cool. Love it. I think red fruits, I think energy, I think excitement when I see red. And then also the lightest cap that I've seen, which also makes me think excitable, playful, fun. Let's try it. Again, this is the cheapest Halloween. My favorite to this day is probably Halloween Man X, with Halloween Man right after. So let's see if this will replace it. It's won a couple competitions, I think, before with me. good these are. Like, it's almost frustrating to smell, and I'm being like totally serious. It's almost frustrating to put Halloween in one of these videos, because then you have to go and smell all the other fragrances, and Halloween is just doing it so much better for so much cheaper. It's unbelievable. Right off the bat, you get an overdose of fruit, citrus, and of course the red fruits, which is all that I can really make out. Non-discriminate red fruits. Oh man, it's just so citrus. It's just all that I can pick up. That's the one complaint that I probably have about Halloween fragrances. Is just the fact, right when you spray the top notes, it's so in your face. And this particular one, it's so in your face citrus. Reminds me of strawberry cherry. I mean, it really does remind me of a red fruit. As it's sitting, it's just becoming fruitier. I'll be interested. I'm gonna come back to this. I tried Hugo Man X, and I didn't get any of the mids or the bass notes for probably 20 minutes before they showed up. I thought Halloween Man X sucked. I thought it was just a continuation of Halloween Man, and the mids and the bass didn't even show themselves in the tonka bean and coffee, which were phenomenal. Now it's my favorite fragrance. So I'm gonna leave this to sit, because those top notes are fooling y'all. They are fooling. Just like those Alt. If you haven't checked out that video, I did a review on Alt. I have 5 or 6 or 7 of their fragrances. Straight from the top, smelled nothing like the fragrances they were cloning, and then the dry down, it smelled identical. So let's move on. As of right now, I'm gonna give it an 8.5 out of 10 right now. Let's revisit in a little bit, because they last long. Longevity and performance of Halloweens are okay. Man, I'm not kidding. I'm so excited about these fragrances. Holy cow. These have been on my watch list for a while. Okay. Club de Nuit Sillage. And this is a clone of Creed's Silver Mountain Water. Am I correct? I believe I'm correct with that. They don't have... No, I'm thinking of Barredo. I think it's Silver Mountain Water. So, Creed's Silver Mountain Water. And I'll give y'all a spoiler. I've never tried Silver Mountain Water. At this point in time, Silver Mountain Water is a little older, and fragrance stores, just like Sephora, they don't carry it around me anyways. So that's why I've never tried it. And to this day, the only Tom Ford fragrance I've tried that I've actually liked is Tobacco Vanille, and I like it a whole lot, which is kind of funny because it's probably their most divisive scent. A lot of people just hate tobacco fragrances. You get this every Club de Nuit you get, or you buy, you see this. They have in this line Aventus, which is Club de Nuit Intense. Everybody knows that one, the original. Milestone, which is a clone of Millesine by Creed. A clone of Baccarat, and Untold is what it's called. It's a solid fragrance line. Solid. Gosh, that was unpleasant. So, just empty. there it is. Club de Nuit Sillage. You have Club de Nuit right there, and then got the Armaf button Sillage Eau de Parfum. Made in Dubai and packaged March, so it's about 3 months old. In theory, it should continue to get better as it sits, at least for a little while. Okay, no idea what the notes on this is like. Let's just spray it and see. I'm not going to judge Armaf on this. I guess this is just me kind of judging Creed and whether I like the fragrance or not, because it's supposed to be very, very similar. So let's see. Oh, that was the first spray. That was weird. Okay, I don't dislike it. It has like a very alcohol, ethanol kind of top notes. This is almost like nail polish. It's salty. It's like aquatic. It's really salty, almost metallic a little bit. I wonder if that's because of the bottle. Sometimes the first sprays are a little off. Powdery, almost like Light Blue by Dolce & Gabbana, just kind of like an over-the-top powderiness. A little feminine, leans feminine. As it dries down, I'm getting a real strong hint of like a lemon or a citrus. Also mixed with strong floral notes. Lemon, citrus, strong floral, perfume, or not perfume, makeup is what I'm getting. But really strong on the lemon. And also really strong, oh my, it's so strong on the lemon. Or the citrus. I think it's lemon, but it's really strong on the citrus. That is not wonderful. It's not bad. It kind of reminds me of like a mix of like lilies, like a floral notes, lilies, and like a lemon drop kind of thing is kind of what it reminds me of. Just first blind smelling it. It's not bad, but I'm not going to pick it up. I'm going to give it a 7 out of 10, but again, that's not a knock on Armaf. That's a knock on probably the original Creed. I can't imagine spending $200+ for that fragrance. I would never wear it. So, let's go on. Not bad, though. If that's the worst fragrance that I have today, I'm gonna be happy. So let's go into the next one, and it is, I think it's kind of a tie, but I'm gonna go with Bentley for Men Intense. I never smelled this one. Bentley, like the car, yes. So, I was on the forums not long ago looking for, new video ideas, and, just put in there worst fragrances that you've ever tried, and, it's the stupidest results that you get, but one of the individuals said that any of the car colognes, the car fragrances, and I think that is insane. I've tried Mercedes, it was pretty good. I've tried the Lamborghini, it was okay. I think Ferrari wasn't bad, and then the Jaguars, and the Jaguars are great, they're wonderful. So this is supposed to be the king of vehicle brand fragrances. Bentley for Men Intense. I'm excited. It kind of is amazing to me that I look around and there's fragrances here that I should have tried, and I should have tried them a while ago, like Issey Miyake and Bentley for Men. This is another one of those that I should have tried earlier, but this is the first time, y'all. First time, so let's put a nose to it without further ado. Kind of a cool bottle. I like it. To a sprayer. I don't even need to pick that up. Oh my goodness. Okay. Are you kidding me? So, just give me a second. Wow, that is good. Okay, got that out of my system. This kind of reminds me of a Calvin Klein fragrance, kind of like Eternity or Obsession, because it's got a really overpowering sweetness. It smells like an 80s fragrance or a 90s fragrance, but there is this undercutting, this gorgeous, beautiful, incredible, wonderful, amazing undercutting of a boozy, luxurious, almost dessert-ish fragrance, a decadent note profile. And I'm assuming that's the bass and the mids coming through. Oh my gosh. This is so good. Right off the top, it's sweet, but it's not sweet in a sugary or powdery way. It's honestly confusing me. The only way that I can tell you is like, picture a fall fragrance or a winter fragrance and a sweetness in that, almost like a sugary sweetness, but not an artificial sugar, not like a Fun Dip or a Pixie Stick. Like there's a lot of those, like Herba Puras and over the top sweetness. This is a sweetness almost like a honey or like a bourbon. As it goes forward, it kind of dries down into what you would almost kind of assume to be like a new car smell. I don't know if that was the goal or not, but kind of like leathery, suede-ish. I don't know if suede is one of the base notes or not, but it is dissipating fairly quickly, so I don't know what the longevity is on it, but oh my gosh. This is a date night banger. This is a gorgeous, gorgeous fragrance. Oh my gosh. I really hope it performs well because it is incredible. I would wear that every day. I don't know if it's an all day. This is more like a going out. Would definitely wear it early spring, fall, and winter. I would have to see it in the summer. There's nothing in there like vanilla. Or at least a strong vanilla that would make me think it would behave negatively with sweat or wool fabrics. But I would say probably a 2-season fragrance, and at night. I don't think this would be my go-to everyday wear. Oh wow, that was good. I might give that a 9.5. But if I circle back and Hugo outperforms this as far as performance goes, they're both 2 sprayers. I'm gonna have to give it to Hugo, so hopefully it performs well and it develops well. Wow, bro. Whoever said that car fragrances suck, either you've never smelled Bentley for Men or you can't smell, like, period. That is incredible. I think it's like $40, $45 or something like that. 9.5 out of 10. That's incredible. Oh my gosh. Okay. Let's do this thing. The rest of them are, I don't know how exactly to rank them on the money because I think they're all kind of similar. So let's just start with Polo Black. I'm gonna be straight up forward and honest with y'all, and you're not gonna like what I have to say about this, and I don't even like what I have to say about this, but this is the only Polo fragrance that I like. I've sampled them all except for the one that they didn't have, which I tried to order and it was out, and it is the Polo Intense. So if you've seen the green bottle of Polo, that's Polo, like, full stop. It's not Polo Green, it's Polo. That's the original Polo. People just call it Polo Green. green because they came out with different colored bottles, but I've tried Polo Blue. Like, I was not wowed at all. I tried Polo Red. It wasn't great. I even tried the Parfum, the Eau de Parfum, the Intense. Like, I tried all of them. Just didn't do anything for me. I really want to try the Intense, but this left a lasting impression with me. So I had to buy it. And I don't have any black fragrances. And for those of you unfamiliar with what that means, black fragrances sorry, give me a second. So black fragrances are usually deep, sultry. They have things like black currant. They're nighttime fragrances. They're not all-day wear kind of fragrances. They're special occasion fragrances. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. I do love the simplicity of the branding in their box. I do like it, and I like it a lot. So, that's exactly the reason why I can look at something like Halloween, which has red in it, and I'm just like, oh, that must be a red fragrance. And I'm looking for fruits, I'm looking for sweetness, I'm looking for sugariness. If I see a blues fragrance, I know it's going to be aquatic. I know it's going to fit for spring and the summer fragrances. I know it's going to have sea notes, it's going to have bergamot, it's going to have grapefruit, it's going to have citrus. When you see a black fragrance, it's going to have sultry notes. I've never really liked black fragrances. Instead, I've liked more amber, darker amber, because I like boozy fragrances. I like the excuse me, the Bentley for Men, sort of an amber fragrance, Killian's Angel Share. I love that kind of stuff. I've never been a huge fan of these type of black fragrances. Kenneth Cole Black is one that I can think of. The Most Wanted is an exception. I really like that one. And this one, honestly. So, let's spray it and see if it's as good as I remember. I need to collect all of these, though. Like them or not, they're good to have in a collection. One more. Uno mas. Just a super simple design. Nothing fancy about Polo. And just to solve any debate here, it is Ralph Lauren. It is not Ralph Lauren. I used to say Ralph Lauren because that's the correct way to say it in French pronunciation. But Ralph Lauren, the maker of Ralph Lauren, pronounces his own name as Ralph Lauren. So that's what I went with it. Yeah, it's incredible. Right off the bat, you have a strong hit of citrus. Bergamot, maybe a type of orange. Bergamot is a type of orange. You have woodiness. You also have a bit of floral notes in there as well. When it does the dry down, it hits the dry down, you're going to have this woodiness come out, this musk. And I would say that that's probably something that black fragrances are very well known for. It's just musk, patchouli. It's intense. It's an intense flavor. I keep saying flavor profile. An intense fragrance profile. And this is no different. It's really good. It's really clean. It's really fresh. Could be soapy. Could be a body wash, but stands out. It's just really good. I don't know what I can say. There's nothing I would add in it to make it any better. It's good for nights out. 4-season fragrance. Could be an all-day fragrance in the winter time. Confidence, sportiness, clean, fresh, confident. confident. That's the word for that fragrance. Great fragrance. I'm gonna give it a 9 out of 10. Okay. 3 more. 3 more, and then we go to the final countdown. We'll try them all now that they've dried down, and then give a winner. Cool. Alright. This fragrance, I'll be honest with you. I'm nothing but honest, as you can tell. At least I say it all the time. I don't care for Jimmy Choo that much. I've never been wowed by any Jimmy Choo fragrances, and I don't know if I'm gonna be wowed by this one. But someone told me this is the greatest blues fragrance out there, and so I said, okay, I need a blues fragrance. Like, I need a hole in the head. I have so many blues fragrances, but if this is the best out there, I gotta try it. And this is Jimmy Choo Blue, not Jimmy Choo Aqua, Jimmy Choo Blue. They have it at least right now they have it at Ulta. I believe. Don't quote me on this one, but this is one of the more expensive Jimmy Choo fragrances. This fragrance goes around $80 to $110, so it's a fairly expensive fragrance. And the same person who told me about this fragrance told me about, and it's EDT too. It's weird. The same person that told me about this fragrance told me about Dolce & Gabbana's Light Blue Summer Vibes, and I tried Light Blue Summer Vibes and I didn't like it. So I don't know if I'm gonna like this fragrance, but I'm hoping that I do. Jimmy Choo Man Blue, or Blue Man, whichever one you want to go with. Like the bottle, it's a little like Mont Blanc style. Mont Blanc likes really weird looking bottles. Much more money than Mont Blanc though. 3.3 ounce, and I don't know anything about this fragrance other than the fact that obviously it's a blues fragrance, and it's in time for the spring and the summer, which we are in. So I really hope I like this, because otherwise every single fragrance that this person told me was a 10 out of 10 baller sucked, or at least I didn't like. So I'm hoping that this is a bit of redemption. Alright, let's do this. I want to like it, but I'm not gonna say that I like it just because of that, so let's see. We'll do 2 just because I've been hitting everything twice, which means that I can smell it before it ever actually put a nose on it, on the paper that is. Oh, that's lovely. It is very aquatic. I'm not getting any ocean or sea note. It is salty, I will say, so maybe a little bit of sea note. It's salty, but it's fresh and it's fragrant and it's fruity and it's floral. It's subtle though. It's not in your face. Halloween, man. Rock on. Very in your face. This is not in your face. This is subtle. This is, I smell nice. I smell good. Do you want to get closer? I could see you wearing something like this, and you having a girl or a guy, whatever, coming a little bit closer, saying, "Hey, you smell good. Let me try it." Because it's good, but it's subtle. It to me, it draws me. It makes me want to smell it more. It's fruity though. It has kind of like almost a grapefruit to it in the background, but I'm not getting a whole lot of like woodsiness. Definitely floral, fresh, clean. Definitely spring, summer fragrance. That's actually really, really good. That's really, really good. Kind of reminds me of like a Sauvage or something like that. Sauvage is much deeper, much more aggressive, but this particular one it's there. It's fresh. It's pleasant. It's not going to be offensive. It's probably not going to cause people to stop, turn around, and say what you're wearing. You know, it's natural. It's good. It's wear it to a barbecue. It's wear it around summertime. I can imagine this would go with anything in the summertime. Fresh. It's a day scent, but it's a little sexy. I could see you wearing on a date night or something, but definitely spring and summer. Leave it alone in the fall and the winter. So, man, that's really good. 8.5. I'll say 8.5. That's actually really good. That's really good. I'm gonna come back to that and see how that sits. Thank goodness. I'm so glad I like that one. All right. The next one is Coach Platinum. In the process of collecting all the coaches, but they're like $120, $130 each, so we're going with 2 of them today. Never tried this one. And I might still not be able to try it because I can't get it off. It wins best wrapped, that is for sure. So, I found Coach fragrances when I was meandering aimlessly around fragrance store and picked them up. Literally, like, not expecting anything, and fell absolutely in love with pretty much all of them. And I've never tried this one. Actually, I think this is the only one that I've never tried. So I'm really interested. And then this does have a bit of an interesting, I guess it has a locking mechanism. So it's got a locking mechanism on it. It's got some foam on the inside to protect it. I like it. Okay, so there she is. Coach. And this is Platinum. It's got a leather little like keychain going on that says Coach. Great noises. So apparently, if you have it forward, it sprays. If you turn it to the side, it locks. That's kind of cool. I like that. Having absolutely no information about this fragrance whatsoever, let's go ahead and spray Coach Platinum. I'm excited. Very interesting. The sprayer, the atomizer doesn't go down. It's weird. I'm gonna put that to the side. I'm gonna lock it in. Alright. Ooh. This is another over-the-top fruity one, almost like a red fruit, maybe even a green. Not green, no. I would say this is their equivalent to like a red fruit. Yeah, just super over-the-top, fruity, floral, a little bit of woodsiness in there. Super fresh, super perfumey. It projects the sillage on. It's crazy. That's actually really, really nice. So many of these like springtime fruit fragrances, they get to all kind of be smelling the exact same, and it's like, okay, we get it. There's bergamot, there's cedar, and there's patchouli. Like, we get it. This rewrites the book a little bit. Maybe a little bit of pink pepper in there, but I'm getting a super hit of some sort of flower. And I don't know what it is. fruitiness is still in there, but this is an all-day fragrance. This is a 4 Seasons fragrance. This is something that you want to wear if you want to be playful, but also have yourself taken very seriously. It's playful. Kind of reminds me of myself and YSL. Not that it smells like it, but kind of like a nice hybrid of business, but also fruitiness and playfulness. You wear something like Herba Pura or Versace's Eros. There's no business there. It's just play. It's a clubbing fragrance. Born in Rome Intense is a clubbing fragrance. As much as I try to make it into a business fragrance, this is kind of your hybrid of the two. And so it's not overly playful. It's not overly sugary. It's not overly red fruit. It is what it is. It's fruity, but it wants to be taken seriously. So I could see that. Confidence, playfulness, 4 Season fragrance. I like it. All day fragrance. I think it's really good. I'll give it a 9 out of 10. There's nothing to hate about it. It's just good. It's solid. Alright. Coach Green. I saved this for last. Do not have enough green fragrances in my collection. Honestly, I don't even have enough red fragrances, but I have more than enough blues. But I do not have enough green fragrances. I have like 2, and I really like them. You know, I like Green Irish Tweed, and I like, Armaf's Nuit, the clone of it, and I like Guess Green. I like green fragrances. It's just, for some reason, I've never thought about going out and getting more, so Coach Green. Let's put this on some paper. To spray that one, to bring it in, bring it all in. That's it. I don't know if y'all have tried this yet, but there is a top note that is a kiwi. Now, I've never had a kiwi or smelled a kiwi or sampled a kiwi in a fragrance before. It's so unique. Oh my gosh. It's just, that's all that you smell at the very beginning. It's just that kiwi. The fruitiness, the sugariness, it comes on strong. Oh my gosh. It's so good. I'm gonna see and wait and see how that develops. It's so heavy on the kiwi freshness. It would be hard to wear that in the winter, I would think. And obviously it's a green fragrance. It's not meant to be worn in the winter, but like, I love this fragrance so much. I'm like, I want to wear it all the time. Oh my gosh, that is so good. 9.5. So we have not 3 9.5s right now. I want to see how that one dries down just a little bit. But let me award a worst fragrance, because it's going to be a lot harder to award a best fragrance. So I think just going off of first impressions. Gosh, I don't want to do this. It's going to be hard. But I really think Issey Miyake is probably the worst out of these 10. The performance is not there. It's almost totally gone from my tester strip. It's unique, but it's also unique in an offensive kind of way, where I can see people not necessarily liking it as well. Sorry. I really hate to do that, because I don't think it deserves to be and the worst, but it's the worst of these 10. Wow, Sillage really changed a lot. Now it's super like in your face floral, potpourri. It did a total 180. I actually like it a lot better now. It's sharp, it's in your face. Like I said, it's potpourri, it's aromatics. I like that a lot better now. I was gonna give it second to last, but I actually really like that now. So what's second to last? Dang. I can't give Guess Gold that. Let's test out the Halloween Man. Rock on. Oh, as it's sad, it got so much better. Halloween Man, rock on. Much more masculine now. Woodsy, musky. I don't think that's patchouli, but it's something in there. Some sort of synthetic musk that's bringing it together. It's very in your face and ambitious at the very beginning, but it really slowed down. Wow, this is hard. No chance that I'm going to give it to Bentley Intense. Incredible fragrance. I can't give it to Coach Platinum. Gosh darn. Okay. I'm gonna hate myself for this. I'm gonna give it to Polo Black, second to last. So in ninth place, Polo Black. It smells a little different than the tester that I remember. Okay, gosh, this is not easy. I'm gonna give it to Guess Gold, seventh, just because it's not doing a great job of projecting or performing. That's the only reason. That's it. That's the only reason. Then it goes down to Coach Platinum and Sillage actually have kind of a similar kind of deal because they're both, I think, kind of divisive scents. They're very aromatic and strong. But I think Sillage does it better, so I'm gonna give 6 to Coach Platinum. And then, let's see. I'm gonna give Jimmy Choo Blue 5, just because it's not a strong performer. It's not a strong performer. I don't want to. I feel like there's really good fragrance, but it's not there. It's not performing well. Oh my gosh, that's good. Okay. I'm gonna give Sillage number 4. So now I'm left with Hugo Boss, Halloween Rock On, Bentley Intense, and Coach Green. I'm gonna give 4 to Rock On. I feel like it's not as projective and it's a little bit more generic than the other fragrances, are just so freaking unique. So, oh my gosh, this Hugo Boss, dude. Oh my gosh. This Bentley from Men, oh my gosh. And then Coach Green, I know I'm gonna just love this till the day I die. Like, who thinks about kiwi as a top note? It's so good. Okay. This is how it has to go down, I think. Bentley number 3. I feel like it has to, because I think it's gonna be a bit of a divisive scent. I don't think everyone's gonna love it, so I'm gonna give it number 3. And then now we're in a fight between Hugo and Coach Green, and let's see. Hugo number 2. Hugo gets number 2. It's so good, and I'm still giving it a 9.5. But Coach Green is that freaking good. If this was a 4-season fragrance, and if it wasn't like 120 or whatever dollars that it is, this would be a 10 out of 10. But there's a couple things in it that I have a hard time giving a 10 out of 10 off of it. The reason why Hugo Boss doesn't take it is just because it has a note in there, a very aromatic, spicy note that I think some people just won't like. but it's an all-day fragrance, and I think it could be a 4-season fragrance. So, 10th place, Issey. 9th place, Polo Black. 7, Guess Gold. 6, Polo Platinum. 5, Choo Man Blue. 4, Sillage by Armaf, Club de Nuit Sillage. 4, Halloween Man, Rock On. 3, Bentley Intense for men. 2 is Hugo Boss Man, and then number 1 is Coach Green. Just so good. Oh my gosh! So this was the most expensive fragrance haul I've had, at least in a long while. I think probably that I ever posted. Perfume Spot is awesome. I highly suggest them. They're great. Always got my stuff out fast. Signature delivery. Just awesome. Gosh, this was a great video. Oh man, I'm so happy with this. So I will see you all in the next time. Let me know if you tried any of these fragrances, if you like any of these fragrances, if you're still with me. Thank you. If you fell asleep, good job. And until next time, everybody, be well.